What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my second official pickup video. Following hot on the trail of last week's pickup video, I bring to you another haul. This is a bigger haul than last week. Got about 20 DVDs and Blu Ray combination. So these were all gathered throughout the week from Sunday to Thursday. Pretty much just Sunday and Thursday actually, not throughout the week, just those 2 days. So last week's video was a little on the long side. I'm going to try and keep this one pretty brief as I can. This week there is no footage from the video store or from the stores I picked these up from, so I apologize for that if you enjoyed that. But there will be more of that in future videos. So let's get right into it, shall we? The first DVD I picked up is from Target, and it is Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. Now, we have the first one here in our collection, my son and I, and he's been asking for this one. So I picked it up for him for kind of like a Valentine's Day present, an early Valentine's Day present. So he's already cracked into it, as you can see, it's open. So he enjoyed watching that. And I also picked him up Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked, because he enjoys these movies, and I do too. I think they're pretty well done. Kind of reminiscent of the 80s series to me, which I grew up with and I appreciated. I'm not a big fan of the current series. They're kind of creepy looking, the one that's currently on Nickelodeon. But I enjoy these, and when Road Chip does get released on DVD, we'll probably be picking that up as well. The next one, Peewees Big Adventure. It is a classic and a must for anybody who grew up in the 80s. If you're not a fan of this movie, then I'm sorry for you. I'm just kidding. Personal preference, I know. I enjoy this movie. I know it's currently on Netflix, but I wanted to add it to the collection. So I was happy to pick this up. You know, $5. Can't beat it. Oh, DVDs are falling all over the place. Put them down right here. So, lastly, we got The Wiz. This is the original, movie adaptation. Apparently, I didn't realize this until I researched it. There was another theater production, I think the year before this one. So this is a classic movie with Diana Ross being Dorothy and Michael Jackson. He is the Scarecrow, I believe, along with some other people. Nipsey Russell, Lena Horne, Richard Pryor. I forget who the other two specifically, who the Tin Man and Lion were, but a great film. I don't remember much about it. I don't think I've seen this since I was probably like 5 or 6, so that's quite a few years. I did pick it up though because, sorry, I'm going to stop doing this at the camera. I did pick it up because I saw bits and pieces of the live version that was on TV a few weeks ago, a month or so ago, and I enjoyed it, and I'll probably pick it up. And my son is in, like I said, the Wizard of Oz production at his school, and he enjoyed the live production of The Wiz too, so I wanted to show him the original, the classic. So that was all Target DVDs. Actually, let's get into the Blu-rays I got at Target too. Different day, but these were Target nonetheless. So they're out of order here. So the first one that I picked up, Dazed and Confused. Classic movie. I enjoyed this thoroughly through my high school and college days. It's been a while since I've seen it, well, a couple years anyway, so I'm looking forward to popping this in. I haven't opened any of these because I've been waiting to do this video. I want it to look nice and fresh for the camera and for this presentation. So we got Dazed and Confused, and Richard Linklater, I just found out from somebody else's video, he has another movie that's coming out, and I think it's this spring coming out, called Everybody Wants Some, or I think that's what it's called. It's set in the 80s, but in the same vein as Dazed and Confused, so that looks pretty good, and I'm pretty excited to see that now that I know it's a thing. Next, we got Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Again, a classic. You can see I'm a child and a product of the 80s, and this was a great film, and it still holds up today. So I'm happy to check this out again. I know this is on Netflix as well, but I wanted it in the collection, and again, great price. Can't go wrong with it. I really hope I'm not damaging these. Next, The Incredible Hulk. I've been wanting to build this collection. I don't have any of the Marvel Avenger movie movies in this current phase or current run, whatever you want to call it. Phase, that's what they use. Yeah, phase? Yeah, that's the professional Marvel term. But saw this and I enjoy this one. I know this is not canon, I don't want to say that's the word, but loosely tied to the rest of the movies, but it's the one with Edward Norton, so I remember watching it and I appreciated it, so I'm looking forward to checking this out again. I'm not going to throw this one, I'll put this down nicely. And then the last set of movies that I picked up at Target was the Iron Man 3 movie collection. This is all 3 on Blu Ray with the special features, I guess. I know there were 2 disc special editions with like slip covers and all that fun stuff, but I didn't have these in the collection. These are my favorite in the series and the whole thing, because Iron Man's just, he's great. Robert Downey Jr. does a great portrayal of him, so I was happy to get this. And you know, these individually are still like between 15 and 20 bucks, so being able to get this for $25 was a steal, pretty much. Next, these ones are all from the Goodwill. I was happy to pick these up. I was surprised that it was open on Sunday. I didn't know, a lot of thrift stores and things like that aren't open on Sundays, but I was real happy to go in there, and I wasn't expecting to get too much, but I was wrong. I got about 7 movies here. All Goodwill. Great price, too. So, first one I got, we'll go through these quick. These are all mostly horror movies, I believe. Horror suspense. Fear.com. Kind of looks... I'm not even sure if I've seen this or not, but I'm looking forward to rewatching it and then refamiliarizing myself with it. It looks pretty cool anyway, if I didn't see it. Or not. Anyway, the next one, Quarantine. This is in a lot of people's collection videos, and a lot of people recommend this. I have seen this one before, and I do agree this is a good movie. And I also want to pick up the, I don't know if it's French or Brazilian, I forget, the Rec and Rec 2. Pretty much just foreign versions of this film. I mean, they were first. This is inspired and based off them. And somebody has even said that this one is almost frame by frame a duplicate of it. So that's Quarantine. And then I'm working on building up my Friday the 13th collection, which I only had parts 2, 3, and 4, and Jason X. And Freddy vs. Jason, if you want to throw into that vein. Until I can get the Blu-ray set, I'm going to just try and piece it together in a while. So I was able to add 2 more to the collection from Goodwill. And the first one is Jason Lives, Part 6. It's Friday the 13th movie. You can't go wrong with it. It's been a while since I watched all these. I'm not even really remembering any of them off the top of my head. Bits and pieces, but I have to, now that I have more, I'll have to pop them in and have a little mini marathon. Who knows? It's Friday the 13th coming up sometime. I'll watch it. But anywho, next we got Jason Goes to Hell, the unrated cut, which is not in the Blu-ray set, which is, people said you have this in the Blu-ray set and you're set. The only thing I remember about this really is at the end, Freddy's hand coming up and grabbing the mask and pulling it down, which would allude to Freddy vs. Jason. But this was, when did this come out? 1993, and I don't think it was until 2000 and such that we did get Freddy vs. Jason. So, again, I haven't watched this in a while, so I was excited to pick this up. I was surprised when I saw it sitting there. Next, these next 3 are all the 8 Films to Die For After Dark Horror Fest. The first one here is Mulberry Street. This one came out in 2008, and I think for 2008 the color was yellow, because I have one here from 2006 where it's red. And if you know, leave me a comment in the comment box below, though, if they still do these every year, or if this was like a limited run. Like I have 2006, was there 2007, 2009? I have a few other ones in this series. I think they're from the Dark Ride and Grave Dancers, Borderland. They're all part of this, and I remember these being great films from FearNet, which I wish that channel was still around, but it's not. But yeah, let me know if they still make these, because I definitely like to complete the set if I could piece it together in the wild, that'd be great. But yes, the first one is Mulberry Street. Can't wait to check this one out. I don't remember much about that or if I've seen that one. Next, with the slipcover, which was nice, is Crazy Eights. Again, not too familiar with what this is, but it's one of the 8 films I die for, so it's great. And the last one is Wicked Little Things. And this looks like a creepy kid movie with little creepy little kids, so these are always fun. So yeah, Wicked Little Things. This one is the one from 2006. Sorry, there's the red. Not too familiar with it. Can't wait to check it out. And last, we got the DVDs from Ollie's. It's only 3. And I think there's some pretty good ones for $1.99 a piece. The first one, HeMan and the Masters of the Universe. It's a volume 1 that has 20 episodes, and on the back here it says the first 20 episodes. So I'm assuming it's the first 20 episodes. That makes sense. Cool picture Skeletor there on the back. Looking forward to this. Favorite cartoon growing up, and also I am, when I go garage selling and yard selling this year, I'm going to look for HeMan broken ones because I know how to fix the legs and stuff, and I'm not looking to have these fancy ones in box, but if I can pick them up loose and whatnot, that'd be great. Next, Almost Human. This is an IFC Midnight release. Again, $1.99, and if you read there on the back, I don't know if you can or not, it says a gory throwback that really hits the mark. So it's kind of like a slasher film, so I'm hoping it's kind of in the vein of Friday the 13th, or you know, those classic slasher type films. So can't wait to check this one out. Again, still sealed. Want to keep it all pretty for the video. And the last one here, sorry, got a little goofy there, is Eaten Alive. This is a film by Tobe Hooper, the director of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, as if you didn't know that. I didn't know much about this. I saw this in some other people's collections, and I just checked out the trailer the other day. It looks very cheesy with this huge alligator, but it's what it's all about in the horror industry. The cheese and the goofiness and the silliness and just having a good time with them. So yeah, Eaten Alive. Definitely looking forward to checking this one out. And you know, 2-disc special edition, $1.99. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Beat it. Okay, I'm done. I think I just heard the DVDs come out of the case when I did that, or come loose from the thing. But that's all I have for this week of pickups. If I pick up stuff throughout the week, you will get a new video on Sundays. That's when I'm going to do my pickup videos and go over what I got in the week. But that's it. I can honestly say this, you won't, unless I get really good deals, you probably won't see a haul like this again for a while anyway. Maybe yard sale season when you can get like good deals from like dollars or whatever. But I will try and keep it consistent, and at least if I have stuff to pick up throughout the week, you can expect a new video every Sunday, a new pickup video that is. So I'm going to stop rambling on, and I think I just heard my voice crack. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You know, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. And leave a comment. I like the constructive criticism, or any tips you can. I'm still trying to get used to doing this in front of this camera. So that's all I got. Y'all have a good weekend, and a good day, and a good week. And whenever you're watching this, have a good one. God bless. Take care.